Hi, I'm Christa Jacobson, head mistress of the Budo, where we teach authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. In today's video, we're going to discuss a very common topic in the ninja community, and that is, did the ninjas really wear black? Now, this is a very common misconception. There was a training group in the 1980s that tend to perpetuate this idea that ninjas did not wear black. They in fact wore blue, and they didn't wear black because black did not exist in that time period. You couldn't dye your clothes black, and they wouldn't wear black at night because black would stand out at night, so in fact they wore blue. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the historical records, and from the historical records we're going to come up with a true answer to that particular question. Did the ninja really wear black, or is the iconic black clothing that we see something that is just from the movies and anime and video games? So that is what we're going to be discussing today. Now, before we begin, I always give a shout out to all of my new viewers. So if this is the first video that you guys have seen of me, my name is Christa Jacobson. I'm the head mistress of the Budo, which means School of the Warrior Way. We teach koryu ninjutsu and koryu bujutsu, so the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. This organization does have other areas of focus, such as reality-based self-defense, weapons training and tactics, concealed carry, survival skills, martial arts theory, thought and philosophy, martial arts conditioning. If any of these topics at all interest you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the bell. I do post 2 to 3 videos every single week. So if you're interested in any of those topics at all, please subscribe, click the bell, and keep up with what we're doing. So today we're going to be talking about, did the ninja actually wear black when they went on their covert missions? That is the topic today. Now, the motivation behind me making this particular video is a few weeks back I did have an individual who asked this particular question on one of my videos, and I answered his question, but I didn't answer it as in depth as I am today. So hopefully that particular subscriber gets to see this video and he can get more information on that particular subject. As stated in the beginning, this idea that ninjas did not wear black, they only wore blue, came from a specific organization from the 1980s. Now, this particular organization claims that they did not wear black because black was not available at that time period to dye your clothing, and they say that if you was to wear black at night, you would stick out. So you wouldn't wear black, you would actually wear blue. So what we need to do is we need to look at the historical records, and we need to see exactly what did they wear in that time period. And to do this, we need to make sure that we come up with documents that predate 1868. Now, the reason we need to do this is because 1868, that was the line where there was no more samurai and no more ninja. 1868 was the start of the Meiji period. So what we need to do is look at the historical documents that predate 1868, that's talking about the attire of the ninja, the shinobi, what they wore, and how they went about their covert military operations. So today we are going to be looking at 4 historical documents that predate 1868 that does discuss the type of clothing that a shinobi would wear on a mission. Now, I want to say real quick that we are definitely talking about inen, not yonin. And if you guys do not know the difference between inen and yonin, I have already made a video on that particular subject, so make sure you guys go watch that particular video where I discuss the difference between an inen shinobi and a yonin shinobi. Here we are specifically talking about a inen shinobi, and if you know the difference, you would understand why we are talking about an inen, not a yonin. Historical document number 1, we are going to look at the writings of Chikematsu Shigenori. Now, he wrote many documents that many people take advantage of when they're studying ninja and samurai history. Today we're going to be looking at one of the scrolls he wrote called Honomaki, or the Scroll of Strategy, and this particular document was written in the early 1700s. Now, in this particular document, Chikematsu Shigenori says, Shinobi iri no koto, the art of shinobi clothing. When going to another province on a covert mission, you should sometimes intentionally show yourself as being from a different province, or sometimes pretend to be a local by mixing with local people. Also, sometimes you need to dress so that other people cannot find out where you are from. You should do these things by choosing appropriate clothes for your purpose. Generally speaking, you should wear normal clothes so that as not to stand out, and you should not be remembered easily by the clothes you wear. Here's a tradition on how to change your clothing. For example, when you venture out with a black kimono on top and a kimono of fine patterns underneath. When you return, put the black kimono underneath and the one with fine patterns on the top. Remember, on a pitch black night, you should wear something black, and on a moonlit night, you should avoid black. So here, Chikimatsu Shigenori is saying a couple things, okay? One, he's saying when you venture out, you should have a kimono that's double-sided. One side should be completely black, the other side should have fine stitching on it and maybe different colors, that type of thing. So he's saying when you go out, wear all black. When you come back, turn it around so it's looks different. Basically, he's kind of getting to the idea, the principles of you should change your appearance when you go out and when you come back. The most important part of this particular statement is he says, on a moonless night, you should wear black. When the moon is out, you should avoid black. So here, I think it's important to note that he is specifically saying you should wear black when there is a new moon. So you guys know the moon phases by now if you're following my channel. Full moon, the moon is super bright. New moon, it's completely dark. So he's saying when it is a moonless night, you should wear black. So according to Chikimatsu Shigenori, black did exist in the time period of the ninja and samurai, and he's saying that you should wear black on a moonless night. Historical document number 2 that we are going to look at is the Shoninki, written in 1681 by Notori Masatake. Now in the Shoninki, Notori Masatake states, the color of your clothes should be one of the following colors: brown, dark red, black, or navy blue. These are so common that it is hard to stand out while wearing them. He also goes on to say that sometimes you'll need to wear Japanese black ink on your skin, and your obi, which is your belt, should be black. So according to Notori Masatake in the Shoninki, written in 1681, he's saying that you should be wearing dark browns, dark reds, dark blues, and black. So according to the Shoninki, black is an option that should be worn for shinobi. Historical document number 3, we are looking at the Bansenshukai, written in 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake. Now in the Bansenshukai, Fujibayashi Yasutake states, do not wear a white kosode jacket. The reason why should be orally transmitted. On secret attacks, wear a black fute, which is a double-layered black top. So here in the Bansenshukai, also known as the Bible of Ninjutsu, written in 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake, he clearly says when you're on a secret mission, you should wear a double-layered black top. Historical document number 4, we're looking at the Shinobi Uta, also called Yoshimori's 100 Ninja Poems. Now, the document that I'm going to be sourcing comes from the Gunpo Gyoshu, which is in 1612. Now, the Gunpo Gyoshu was written in 1612. However, the Yoshimori's 100 Ninja Poems predates the Gunpo Gyoshu of 1612. But the reason I'm giving the date 1612 is because in the Gunpo Gyoshu, he actually writes down all of the 100 Ninja Poems. So we're going to go with the date of 1612. Just know that the 100 Ninja Poems predates 1612. Now in Yoshimori's 100 Ninja Poems, he states, on a moonlit night, being dressed in white is unobtrusive, but on a moonless night, you should be dressed in black. So here in the 100 Ninja Poems, one of the oldest written works on the art of ninjutsu that we have, he clearly says, on a moonless night, you should wear black. Now I do want to say that I'm not trying to point a finger and say one organization is wrong or they're trying to perpetuate false information. That is not what I'm trying to do at all. What I'm trying to do is give you guys real information and based on historical facts. Now this idea that you would wear blue, you wouldn't wear black, you'd wear blue or whatever, I'm not one to say that they would only wear one color. I've always stated in many of my videos the ninja were experts in the art of camouflage and invisibility. They blended into their surroundings. They would wear what they needed to wear when they wore it. That's absolute truth. They wouldn't just wear one color, for crying out loud. But that's my take. That's what I've always presented in my videos. Just the idea that this falsehood has been perpetuated that ninja would never wear black because black stands out on a dark night, that is false. And the idea that's been perpetuated that ninja wouldn't wear black because black didn't exist for a dye during that time period for clothing is absolutely false. Clearly, the historical writings are confirming that shinobi should be wearing black as an option if they're going on covert night missions. Now I do want to share my opinion on this particular subject because this idea that ninja didn't wear black does turn my gears a little bit. So every single year, you guys know that we host the annual stealth camp. And the annual stealth camp is a multiple day camp where we look at the historical documents, the ancient scrolls and writings, and we take these techniques and we put them to the test. We go through all the techniques, all the stealth techniques, the camouflage techniques, all of it, the invisibility techniques, and we go through the techniques and we find out exactly how it works, why it works, when they used it so that it could work, and we really delve deep into the ancient art of Shinobi no Jutsu. Now, during these camps, year after year after year, we have done that camp for so many years. I can tell you firsthand that anyone who says wearing black at night stands out, they are absolutely wrong. And they're just absolutely wrong. The people that say that clearly have never trained in stealth. They've clearly never went outside and practiced stealth at night, because if they did, they would never say that they would not wear black. They would never say that black stands out. Absolutely would not say that. The reason for this is at night the depth perception changes, the shadows are much darker and deeper. There's so many objects that are black at night. Sure, when you walk out in the middle of the night and you go in the backyard, sure, not everything is black, but the majority is extremely dark, extremely black. You have an easier chance to blend in and stay invisible if you're wearing black or extremely dark colors, black. So the idea and notion that they wouldn't wear black is absolutely ridiculous. Even when you look at modern special operational units, right? So modern special forces, you're looking at Navy SEALs, SAS, SWAT, all these different special operational units. Even they wear black, and they wear a black mask. They do this because it makes them easy to blend into surroundings and they won't be seen. They're not wearing black because black doesn't work. They're wearing black and dark colors because wearing black and dark colors work. So I just wanted to point that out. The idea and the notion that ninja would not wear black is completely ridiculous. Now earlier I stated that ninjas are experts in stealth and they would wear whatever color they needed to wear when they need to wear it. I've always taken that road and I always will. I don't think that black is the only color that a ninja wore. Black is one of the many colors that a ninja would wear when on a stealth covert mission. I also want to share one more writing from a historical document. This one also comes from the Bansen Shukai, written in 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake. And in the Bansen Shukai, Fujibayashi states, "Secret techniques to infiltrate without fail are deceptive ways which are varied and flexible and are done according to opportunity. Thus, as a basis, you should embrace the old ways of the shinobi who served under ancient great generals, but remember, not only keep to these ways, but to adapt them, each dependent on the situation and the moment. Ignorant ninja are not aware of this principle, but directly stick to ancient ways and do not even know the simplest of facts." He goes on to say, "It is folly to see something as unchangeable and stick to an old method without realizing that things keep changing and are in flux." So here in the Bansen Shukai, known as the Bible of Ninjutsu, 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake, he is clearly saying that you need to change all of your techniques and principles, all dependent on the situation. Ignorant ninja do not do this, and they stick to the ancient ways. He goes on to say that it is folly to not understand that everything keeps changing and is constantly in flux. This is one of the many reasons why I've always stuck to the principle that ninja would do what they need to do when they need to do it. So the answer to today's question, do ninjas actually wear black? According to the historical documents, yes, the ninjas actually wear black. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, I post 2 to 3 videos every single week on the topics of the ninja and samurai. If you guys are interested in authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu, please check out my website at www.budo-ninjutsu.com. There you guys can see a list of the 7 traditions, all the different principles and strategies that we teach. If you don't live next to one of our schools, you can always join the Budo online ninjutsu dojo and start training with us that way. So thank you guys very much for your love and support. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, take care, be safe, and good luck in your journey of Budo. Bye.